there's quite a strong argument that is emerging now that says that, look, the Constitution and the 1998 White Paper on local government commits local government to all these lofty ideals about democracy, about participation, about economic development, and I mean, in short, developmental local government. And yet there's actually a mismatch between those commitments and what was imagined versus the money that is committed to making local government work. So there's there's an argument now, and the South African Local Government Association is actually championing it now quite strongly. They were not the first, or they're not the only ones who are saying this, but they are saying that local government is underfunded. And when you look at the responsibilities on its shoulders as a sphere of government, it's actually, the responsibilities are huge. And yet, when you look at its share of national income, so how what is raised through taxes and other means is divided between among the three spheres of government, local government actually gets a pittance. That's what the argument says. It gets less than 10% of what is allocated. The EFF in its manifesto actually picks up on this issue and says, well, I mean, the problem is the financing of local government that has all these responsibilities, but no money to match it.
We've got to understand these issues are so structural that the rot has set in. So for us to change these municipalities, how they are run, it's gonna take a lot of sustained struggle, and by communities coming together and challenging the status quo. In Makhanda, you have Makana Citizens Front. And Makana Citizens Front is a product of the shutdown, where people said, we are sick and tired of protesting, of shutdown. Now, we are giving you a mandate to go and register a civic movement that will then challenge the status quo, a civic movement that will contest elections. That's how Makana Citizens Front MC came about. And indeed, the Makana Citizens Front was registered, and it is now contesting the elections with no budget. As you might have seen, only it was on social network, how one member was assaulted by ANC members. So what I'm trying to say, even contesting this municipality, we must not understand it. These communities, the independents, organizations like MCF must not understand this process as an end to the means, but we ought to understand this process as a means to end.